Well, welcome into the old shed. My little shed window. And one thing I was finally able to accomplish was I had these old shipping crates that I finally de-nailed and de-screwed and rendered them down to just the planks, the sheets, a couple of different sizes here. I got a couple more coming my way. And this is going to be the wintery projects that I'm going to be making. I don't know, 4 frame, 2 frames, whatever frame I want to make them into. These got left out in the weather a little bit longer. Actually, not me. I didn't leave them out in the weather, but they were weathered when they showed up. And I'll cut these out, use those for templates. And yeah, that'll be what's going on. And I was recently asked how the bees are doing. And I'm like, well, it's kind of coming into winter time, so there isn't much to do. And I was curious out here as well. Look at that. There's one more poor bee outside right there. And I was kind of wondering what was going on with these guys out here. I mean, I saw that they were propolizing a lot up there, but they didn't fill in all the gaps. However, bees survived in this box that I made years ago. Yeah, there's still bees out here. Got a little warm today. But as you saw from the thermometer, it's getting down into the low 30s now. I don't know if I can take a peek or not. Let's try this. Hopefully not get them too mad. But it may be difficult to see up in there, but they're up in there. Oh no, I didn't bring a flashlight. But I took a peek. I can see them moving around back there. They're back there. So, and even then, when I had this contraption before, I didn't even have that roof on it there to shed water and whatnots. So, I mean, these guys have a lot better chance of surviving than the prior colony that lived out of this little, I guess what I call my swarm hut, whatever. But, oh well, yeah, And we'll see maybe next spring if I'm going to cut these guys out and put them in a proper hive or not. I don't know, somebody coming out to check me out. I don't know. But they're still doing. Here they come. I might be in their flight path. All right. Now I should have taken the opportunity when it was still 65 degrees out, and I threw some fondant in the other little nook hive over there. Now it's barely in the 50s today again, and the wind is quite sharp. The wind isn't too bad today. And I get to reveal one thing. I decided I'm going to get myself a new set of coveralls here in white. And you know what? I've been wearing those blue coveralls. I'm not that worried about getting stung through those. I mean, the only time I was ever stung through those other coveralls was when I was cutting them out and rolling on them and, crushing them. So it's like, why don't I just get some more coveralls? I think these are sufficient. People were kind of bugging me about that. I really want to get this Hive Alive fondant in here. I bought it for that. I figured it couldn't hurt. It can only help. I cut it. The other bit of fondant is in the other one over there, and they took to it right away. I got another little goodie to reveal right after this, which I can't take it really too much advantage of until next spring, but yeah, these guys are still in here. Seem to be doing okay under here. Yeah, maybe I should have brought the smoker. Oh, I just brought the brush because I thought all I was going to do is brush them off. Okay. All right. Another poor little guy. It is chilly out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause, and I guess I am going to go get that smoker. So hold on and fast forward. Oh, you know you can't press a button in gauntlets. So didn't I tell myself I should always remember just to fire up the smoker every time I do this? I think somebody said that once. Anyway, I want to, I think I know what I'm going to do already anyway. I just want to smoke the bees spilling out of that crown board or whatever you call it. I want them down, and I'm going to cut this open like it says to do. And it says throw a couple. So that should go over that hole. That's big enough for bees to get in. Cut that little slit out, of course. Yay! You know what? I tasted this. Yeah, I tasted it. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Alright, so these guys came spilling back out again, of course. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down in the hole. Go down in the hole. I don't want you up here. And you guys are going to get lost up here because I'm going to block the entrance. These are some little bees too. Go down. Go down. Go down. Come on. Come on. Go on down. Go on down there. Okay, well, it's about as good as we're going to get, I think. I'll try and get these guys to go somewhere else. Alright, so hive alive in place. Oh, you guys, let me see what I can do. Get these guys to go back home, because I've seen too many bees down here. Kind of frozen in time outside because it's so cold. I don't even think these guys know what an entrance is. Alright. Of course, yeah. I open that up in about, I've dropped 3 in and 5 more pop out. Come on, you guys. Going down in there. Play roly-poly on me, okay. The other ones are kind of crawling out. Oh, okay. Well, best we can do, I guess. All right. All right, the slit's right over the top. No more bees in the lid. And that's it. That's all we're going to do. Oh, that fondant, I can feel it. There we go. Those bags are supposed to be, you know, made for this sort of thing. We're supposed to squeeze down. Right? Supposed to fit in between things. I think it's really, they want you to fit it down over the frames, you know. I know, you guys don't like it. Yeah, they're coming out, they're upset. Now, alright. I hate to do this to them. Alright. I got a new tool. What were you doing on there? I got a new tool. Smoke these guys down real quick and go ahead and put this where it's supposed to go, I guess. Oh, I knew this was going to be a disaster. Oh my God. These guys are like all up in here, aren't they? That was a disaster. All right, guys, get up in there. Okay, round two. That's it. Okay. We'll see you in the springtime, I guess. All right, guys? We will see you then. These poor guys are going to get cold out here. Like that one. Get on inside. Let's get inside. Scooch, scooch. Scooch. No, they're just going to have to do it. All right, well, I got the new hive tool. I forgot what they call this thing. There's a brand name, and then, you know, then there's this. But, of course, you know, it's got the pry. You can pry off of this. You can pry off of this. This is set up for a scraper to get in the corners, along with this. You know, as you saw, I popped in. You can scrape. Apparently, if you have a metal queen, what am I talking about? The queen, the reducer, the queen excluder. That these teeth right here be able to scrape out that queen excluder when it gets stuff all over it. This little ditty right here is to scrape out the groove on your frames. So if you're changing out your foundation on your frames and there's gunk in it and you want to clean it off completely, you get this inside the groove, and the wide frame, the narrow frame, and then your nail puller. And on this end, this is a hammer. You can use that as a hammer. So yeah, it's a multifunction tool. It's very heavy, sturdy, nice wooden handle. Shoot, I'm looking forward to using this tool next year. Oh yeah, that's the pry. You know, you pry this way to get the frames to move, to break them loose, and then you use this and pull the frame up. So yeah, this seems nifty, and it wasn't that expensive, about 15 bucks. So there you go. Anyway, that's about it. Come on, bee, get off the smoker. It's hot. Unless you kind of like that. Probably feels good. All right, I better get out of here. Hopefully these guys will, the few that flew out and are bothering me, will find their way home. That one just did, so good. All right, that's it. Sometime soon I will probably be in the shed cutting wood and making things, and other than that, these guys, you know, gonna leave them alone. That was a little bit disruptive, and I don't particularly like it, but you know, give them a little bit more food. All right.